Are you sure about this?
Won't you regret it? Is she the one?
You will pay the price.
You paid the price.
When you and the world wake up. I hope we do not meet again.
Are you sure about this?
Won't you regret it? Is she the one?
You will pay the
You
price.
paid the price.
When you and the world wake up. I hope we do not meet again.
I don't know what caused this, but for the well-being of your heart, I suggest you keep your emotions in check. What has you all riled up? You might feel better if you talk about it. I didn't know hunters were allowed to skip work and play mobile games. I have a meeting soon, so please get to the point. Were you unable to complete the mission? I've never seen you this angry, even when you lose track of a wanderer. Then so it's your fear of starvation. You're used to eating fried and salty food. It would be good for your health to change your diet. Air sounds perfect for you. All right. You didn't catch that? I suppose you and delicious food aren't meant to be. Wait for my phone call. Even if you eat nothing but air, you can still come over for dinner. A feast may be a bit difficult, but I can afford a few hot pots.
What do you think? Can you see it clearly? I think it's safe to say you like my outfit today. Of course, I understand how important this day is. Would you like me to help you choose a coat? Am I offering suggestions, or am I making the final decision? Don't worry, my input always has a reasonable justification. The one on the left is very lively. As for the coat on your right, it gives off a more mature vibe. However, I prefer the one behind you the most. Yes, the coat that's on the bed. It's because that one complements the color of my coat today. Oh, and we can't forget your shoes. Those are also important. We'll be walking around outside for a while. Make sure to wear something comfortable so your feet don't get sore later. Fashion advice expert is my new title for the Lincoln New Year. Thank you for the compliment. I'll graciously accept it. You don't need to rush. Remember to turn off the lights and double check that you have everything. I'm not in a hurry. We still have plenty of time. Is that so? I thought I appeared to be composed. Well, you've got me. I'm indeed outside your place. I woke up early, and before I knew it, I found myself here ahead of schedule. I also brought you breakfast from that place you like. So may I knock on your door now? Why did you choose the moss rug? What about all those cute and creative ones? Aren't you going to challenge yourself with those? My intuition tells me that's not the real reason. That sounds slightly more convincing than your previous answer. I've done this countless times. I'm basically a pro. I can definitely teach you. I see you aren't a tufting expert, but an artist specializing in giving up. Miss. Believe in yourself. You're a skilled sharpshooter. Using a tufting gun shouldn't be that different from using a real gun. And even if things don't go as planned, it will be our unique design. Your enthusiasm is admirable, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's save that snowman watching rainbow pattern with its 100 different colors for when we've actually become masters. We're also on a schedule. We still need to attend the musical fountain show. Would it be a holiday surprise if I told you everything? I'll give you one more hint. There's a bouquet sitting in the passenger seat right now. As for the other surprises I've prepared for you, you'll just have to discover them later. I just got off work and saw your message. Why do you suddenly want to cook by yourself? I suppose we're on the same page. You're asking your guest to bring his own condiments to dinner. That's a special type of hospitality. I see. Buying condiments is on my to-do list now. Is there anything else you want? Check the cupboard. Second shelf. I organized everything in it the other day. If you can't find something, wait until I'm there before you start cooking. The tableware was sorted based on how often you use it. The set you use the most is in the middle. I only cleaned up the kitchen that day. I can tidy up the other rooms in your home after dinner. Your pillows and plushies are going to pile up if you don't put them away. Are you sure you cleaned enough? If you are actually focused on tidying up, then you would have found the spoons. It's okay if you do. Perhaps by the time you wake up, all your rooms will be clean and neat. It'll be just like in the fairy tales you enjoy telling. Is it easy to become your heart's sole magical companion? It doesn't sound too difficult. They just have to be consistent. Do you have a... You don't need to do that. You have a 100% chance. After all, he's right outside your door. Where are you? I'm at the exit. You don't need to rush. Safety first. I just saw someone kiss your hand. Tall, red hair, white shirt. You were talking with him and laughing. I see. Did you forget that I saw the same play as you? The way you explained yourself to me was so earnest. Okay, I won't. The audience needs to follow the actors as they run up and down in a dimly lit area. It's hard to do that if you're trying to stay together with someone. It can also spoil the experience for others. I'm the one at fault here since I walked away too quickly. I'll wait for you next time. Also, during the party, I sat next to you. But you didn't recognize me because you were too busy enjoying the show. All right, I'll do the same thing. People unconsciously focus on people or events that are important to them. It's a theory in psychology. Perhaps there's a special telepathic connection between us. I can see you in a crowd without encountering any problems. Take right now, for instance. I see a young lady who's looking around and struggling. You're going... Hello. That mousse you wanted isn't available today. There's a notice on the door. Closed today. The owner needs a day off to recharge. You've been working from dawn till dusk these past few days. Those dark circles around your eyes make you look like a panda's cousin. And yet, I don't see you trying to relax. Since the mousse is off the table, you need to think of other ways to de-stress. Speaking of which, that article you sent me last week when I was working overtime. 20 simple tips for stress relief can finally be of use. Try clearing your mind right now. Don't think about anything. It'd be best to take a hot bath. It'll help with blood circulation. Light the scented candle while you're at it. The fragrance will help relieve stress and anxiety. I suppose I'm the only one who remembered you saying that even a bath needs a sense of ritual. Even you completely forgot. It's in the bathroom's rightmost cabinet. Make sure to check the expiration date before you use it. Then enjoy your relaxation time. After your bath, is there anything else you've been wanting to do but haven't had time for? Why don't we go to the supermarket once I get back? We can put on comfortable clothes and shoes and just wander around with no particular destination in mind. Even if there's nothing we want to buy, just the aroma from the deli and bakery and the sight of shelves filled with daily necessities can bring a warm reminder of what it feels like to live well. Sometimes, wasting time in moderation can be its own form of stress relief. Wasting time with you is precisely why this vacation will be worthwhile.
You're not a bad detective. That's nice of him. I should give him a 5-star rating. I was meeting with several outpatients and came across an interesting one. She tried to use numerous excuses to get away. She was even struggling when her mother held her. No, she was more cooperative when her mother promised to buy her strawberry milk tea afterward. It's a pity I had to remind her that she needed to limit her sugar intake. Then she started crying again. I compensated her with a small carton of strawberry milk. I did a bit of self-reflection after she left, thinking if I had done something cruel to others as well. I wondered if I could make it up to them. Why was I not aware of this? It causes insomnia, so it is actually detrimental to your health. I was taking a break on my phone during my shift. Your like was at the top of my feed when I refreshed. That was to train you to resist temptation. A doctor can only heal you in the moment, not your whole life. Keeping an eye on a patient's health is part of a doctor's job. But it doesn't include satisfying a patient's every whim. No, you also need to limit your sugar intake. What I'm suggesting is that you free your stomach from desserts and reserve space for special home-cooked meals and seasonal fruit tarts this weekend. Is that compensation enough? What have you been up to? I haven't seen you for a long time. Am I not allowed to check up on you? Not too bad. I haven't been busy these past few days. I had a meeting the day before yesterday. Then yesterday I had a surgery. Today I examined a batch of cardiovascular instruments currently being tested. If all goes well, I will be one of the first doctors in the world to use them. I'm not exactly working at the moment. I'm reading some files. I have time. We can talk. What have you done recently? Some simple errands. That's not bad. The fact you actually remembered to do them meant they were no longer trivial. It seems you have yet to discover your special ability. You have a knack for turning the most trivial of things into movie-worthy stories. You made the elevator stopping at the wrong floor sound like an unsolved mystery. When you found a brick on the road with a different pattern, you described it as an entrance to a parallel universe. Then there was an unforgettable romance between the morning glory and the wood sorrel growing in a cracked wall. Are you not planning to release new episodes tonight? Right. I'll give you one night to think about how to continue the story. Tell me about it tomorrow. I was changing, so I couldn't answer your call. What happened? Did anything interesting happen? I need to recharge after working overtime. Are you the main character again? Great. My interest decreased by 80%. Don't do that. You still need to satisfy the remaining 20%. That's a creative idea.
Did it do its job? I suspect this was on purpose. What happened after that? Did the other dog say yes? The ring bearer needs a hug. Having been rejected, it must be heartbroken. I can already imagine it. So, did a kind-hearted guest of honor step in to take control of the situation? Well, it is difficult for any organism to resist the temptation of food. You worked hard during this wedding accident. What would you like to eat as compensation? It's okay. However, having been rejected, can a heartbroken man get a hug? That won't be enough for me. Hugs aren't the only way for dogs to receive affection. This statement also applies to humans. You'll feel what I mean when we see each other again.
Are you at the supermarket next to the hospital right now?
You don't need to look around. I'm still at the hospital. I just saw you in a photo my colleague posted on social media. The silhouette is slightly blurry, but it's not to the point where I'd be unable to tell it was you. Your shopping cart looks full. What did you get? Frosted cookies. Your teeth don't hurt anymore? I suppose we're splitting that mountain of chips as well. Are you in the mood for French fries? About that, I can fry some. However, we're out of ketchup. Napkins. We opened our last pack yesterday. The produce, however, isn't urgent. We can buy some together later. It's simply a progress review of our recent research. It'll be done in the afternoon. You're not wrong. Dr. Santiago, the hospital's clinical director, is leading the academic conference this time. He's always straight to the point. You've probably met him before. That's him. Oh, Dr. Santiago. Yes, I need to head back early today. I won't be able to. Speak of the devil, I just bumped into him. You heard all of that? I mean, I'm more interested in sharing those frosted cookies with you than attending their dinner.